you know you can equip the other. We had that. You know you can equip that same pack for your other leg, right?
She's a shadow in my backseat, and her friends all standing right in front of me. Worldwide from the Cimarron to Turkey. Open up, say everybody loves me, and you don't have to make a sound, 'cause they got what you need. What you need. Got love for the people that are around you. Got love for the sentimental virtue. Got bills with the takers that'll make you. Late calls with the lovers that'll hate you. And you don't have to make a sound. They got what you need. What you need. Like you say, oh my, feels just like I don't try. Look so good, I might die. All I know is everybody loves me. Head down, swaying to my own sound. Flashes in my face now. All I know is everybody loves me. Everybody loves me. The music don't stop till I turn gray. Starts forever like John Susan never fade. He had a beautiful child and never goes away. Hope I'm remembered for the things that I never made. 'Cause you don't have to make a sound.
Who was that?
Like you say, oh my, feels just like I don't try. Look so good, I might die. All I know is everybody loves me. Head
How was that not
down,
working?
swaying to my own sound. Flashes in my face now. All I know is everybody loves me.
Right there.
Everybody loves me. Everybody, oh, don't need my health, got my name and got my wealth. I stare at the sun just for kicks out by myself.
That's all we don't
Lose track of time, so I might be past my prime, but I'm feeling oh so good. Yeah. Oh my, feels just like I don't try. Look so good, I might die. All I know is everybody loves me. Head down, swaying to my own sound. Flashes in my face now.
You should have been past that. Why are you still sitting there? I'm gonna make that up.
I won't bow down to no man.
That was my fault. You probably got
Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money. Yeah. Or when I feel lonely. Yeah. Will I ever bow down to no man? Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the seas. Nor if you own a bag full of employees.
They keep fouling them. They keep fouling them.
Will I ever bow down to you? I won't bow down to no man.
see the me so freaking much.
And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low-low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for... Don't make me pull out. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't right.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the OT. System overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them. Bust till I burst them up. Floss them up, toss them up. Harder way, cross them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up. Pressure up, pressure bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track. Hit the lick, get it back. Hit the trick, jump the track. I want my money back. Time and time again while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Bonjour, pras minas no fronte, que cor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela, eita é foda, pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade. Ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor tipo índio. Tio por, servo de Roma, mil cor, natureza mole. Legalité por mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma revolution é black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur que é. Ma terre, mes manos, c'est ma plaque. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde, mais, verde, mais, verde, mais. Família.
Mère, frère, sœur, ange ou KRA. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LSC, zone à noche, des filles décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer, jamais plus de calette. On entend crier. Pas anné, ghetto couleur café, non c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront baron de plus que ça ira, se dit le brave type comme le scélérat. Pour le sale, favelas, même sort, même idée. On s'en sort à l'espoir, tous fidèles. Ah, San Paolo, zone à Norche, Loisy LSC. Si, oh. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici MC t'as fait. Si, oh.
Que les ghettos salent, n'empêche que ça ira. Que les ghettos salent, n'empêche que ça ira.
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos contra la euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo
claim everything on me.
I'll be waiting for you.
I swear to God, this shit is fuck, dude. Dude was freaking running like an hoe with his booty covered. Who he talking to? I hate when niggas do that. Swear to God, they think they the coldest on the freaking court. Who? No, I didn't, dude. My G a bitch, on baby. My J a bitch, on baby. I'm still at your court, dude. That was a freaking waste of my time. Y'all niggas act like y'all want to pass the ball. Yes, I am. Why I say Orlando Magic on the floor, nigga? There you go. I see you on your court. Well, he wanted to do pro-am. I don't know why I like pro-am. Like, it's just fun. Huh? No. They all up. All the people that I met while I was playing on phone with folks not even there no more. I don't know why I can't do that on my part, but I can do it on that. I'm finna try to do it coming down court again. Oh my god, dude. They would not let me do that character for nothing.
Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dog. Rap with my dog. Cat with my dog. Fly with me in Atlanta. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a young don't wanna pull them. Even if a young wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Real homies, the struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Won't live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah.
Where you at? If they not applicable. Oh, that's why. But they not real people. They not real people. Why is you got a black dude on my squad? I don't get it. I don't get it. Right up. Hey, it's like we playing what's the name, dude? It's like we playing the what's the name? It's like we playing the League versus That's what I was talking about, that move. I'll be taking ankles with it. Yeah. I made him sit down on his butt. No, I'm talking about I'll be taking ankles with that move. I ain't taking ankles with it right now. It's just, yeah, I did too.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP, Laboratório.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Chicago Bulls. Chicago is one of the teams right now playing very consistently. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of
And it's the Clippers coming in from out of town for this one, an interconference game today. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. And, of course, DeAndre Jordan. Despite what he brought to this team in his absence, they've really taken off.
Kevin, I've got to admit, I was caught off guard by this trade. I mean, he played such a big part for him. He was the last guy I expected them to move.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a move, this is when you want to do it, when a guy has basically lifted his ceiling. And so now it creates some other opportunities for some of your younger players. We'll just have to see how that transition plays out and how those new pieces fit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Greg Monroe. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Freak kicks to Buck. Dishes it to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
On the wing, Green. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Utah Jazz. Good on the shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Monroe, again, Los Angeles.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
No. I'm finna show you which size up I'm talking about when I come down court. Look, this the one I'm talking about. Look. That's my favorite size up running down court. No, look. Who is it?
Here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Three-pointer, and Jimmy Butler with the 3.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Paul against Butler. Paul kicks to Redick. Screen by Monroe, and that one's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Freak dishes to McDermott. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Freak. Pass to Portis. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Paul passes to Green. Back to Paul. And it's Freak with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over to the left wing. Expanding his range. Another three for Chicago. Here is Paul. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. The feed to Reddick. Paul goes in, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now, here's Butler. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Butler against Paul. Here's Monroe. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Bulls leading by 3. Butler attacking. Reddick with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Gasol with the steal. Butler kicks to Freak. The 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
At the elbow, it's Gasol. Butler dishes to Freak. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. There's Freak. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Freak's got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. Number 5, the Bulls.
Team has a lot of assists like these guys do. It basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Portis. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Crawford's checked in. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner. Griffin created the space for that shot.
The kick outside to Butler. Such a wide open look. Butler's got 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Picked by Griffin. It's Crawford with the drive. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Crawford's got his first basket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And here's Crawford following the three-pointer by Freak. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Doris, thanks. Guys, shooting is a chief concern for them.
And if that is the focus, then their ball movement is going to have to be sharp today.
It's very rare that you see a team shoot the ball well without moving it well. And that's the hidden message when the coach talks about their shooting.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Freak. 17 points in the game.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Green. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Rose passes to Freak. Back to Rose. Passes it to Freak. Out to the right wing. Here's Mirotic. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Rivers kicks to Boozer. From outside the arc. Rivers can't get it to go. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
The kick out to Rose. Goes back up, and he drops that one in. Rose has got 6.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
It's Crawford with the drive. Second chance shot, and Boozer puts it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that?
You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul, but, you know, seriously. For the Clippers, Monroe's checked in for Hickson. Griffin comes in for Carlos Boozer. Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. The big man are Gibson and Noah. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Freak in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The Clippers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at Oklahoma City. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out the Clippers. Right behind him, just 1 spot down.
You know, for Los Angeles, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Redick with the bucket.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Chicago leading. And here's Freak, who's got 19. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Freak. Back to Butler. Unloads from 13. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
The dish now to Redick. Launches a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Noah with a screen for Freak. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Griffin, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Freak dishes to Noah. McDermott kicks to Freak. And the 3-ball is good. Freak's got 24 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. 3rd is Jamal Crawford. Jimmy Butler 4th.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them and it wouldn't matter.
Paul passes to Griffin. Green kicks to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Monroe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Good. 15 points for Jimmy Butler.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Butler with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And McDermott drops them both. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 28 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul dishes to Reddick. Feeds to Monroe. He kicks it to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monroe wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Bulls leading by 17. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Green is out there with Griffin, and it's Monroe in at the pivot spot manning the middle. There's Green with the three, and it's Gasol with the rebound. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Shots good by Butler.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Paul outside. He feeds it to Green, the 17-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Paul. Gasol sinks the 15-footer. Gasol's got his second bucket.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
To the middle. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Gasol a screen. Here's Freak. Up and in on the layup. Freak's got 28.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. 3rd in blocks, 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The shot by Redick, no good. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Butler. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Butler's got 24.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
No coverage that time. 8 points for Jeff Green.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
In the league and scoring points off turnovers. The Bulls 3rd.
They're so aware defensively in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Irritich comes in for McDermott. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Clippers also changing it up. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Monroe. Boozer comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Freak kicks to Rose. Gasol. He dishes it to Freak. And it's off. From three-point range. Clippers trail by 18. Rivers passes to Hickson. Hickson a screen. Redick dishes to Hickson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on him.
Out to the right wing. Trying his luck deep, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Rose. 31 points for Freak. Clippers trail by 18. Rivers with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
13 feet away. Hickson against Gasol, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Rose gets a wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Rivers with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Rivers kicks to Boozer. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Clippers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Chicago making some changes. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for Portis. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Rivers passes to Crawford. From deep, Green. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them. And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 assists. Three rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
The Bulls leading by 16. Now here's Freak. He's got 31. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Green in the post. Mirotic is there, and it's Green missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Clippers trail by 21. Now Rivers, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They need this. It's all in by the Bulls. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Noah with a screen on Rivers and a wide open look for Freak. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Crawford with the ball. Out defended by Freak. High arcing shot, and no problem from Crawford as he finishes at the rim.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Mirotic, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mirotic has got 9 points now in the quarter. LA has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Hickson a screen on Mirotic. Green dishes to Hickson, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best.
Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott, and Freak subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Monroe's checked in for Los Angeles. Freak in a 2-guard. Mirotic is out there with Dunleavy. Then it's Norris Cole, and it's Noah in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Noah with a screen on Paul. Here's Freak, and he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 11 in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Kicks it out to Paul. The pass to Rivers. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they started to cast up a lot more triples.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Clippers.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Monroe. Boozer comes in for Blake Griffin. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Chris Paul. Kicks it to Freak. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Cole. Here's Freak. Offline with his 3. Here's Rivers, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm going to get another one.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Boston Celtics. So for Boston, their last game, a win against the Pelicans. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. We're going to be watching Joakim Noah in this one, former Defensive Player of the Year. What he gives this team goes far beyond what you see in the stat sheet, though. And Shaq, you used to go surfing with him in Hawaii.
Surfing?
Is this correct? Is this correct?
Yeah, we had to stop because, you know, he's a wild child. I'm out there one day. He's behind me. I fall off. When I come up, his surfboard hits me in the head. I got a gash on my head. So no more surfing with me.
Oh, that's where that gas came from?
Yeah,
what?
from him. But,
Come on,
yes,
man.
yeah, but, you know, he's my guy. You know, what I like about him is his energy and presence on the floor rub off on everything.
That's my last game on this stream, y'all.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
you smiling for?
It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Taj Gibson. This is their first game without him.
Well, to say the deal changes the look and feel of this franchise is stating the obvious. I mean, they are a vastly different team than they were a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than the short-term.
Exactly. I mean, trading away a player with his talents is clearly a big picture deal. I mean, you have to balance fit and talent as well as upside, and then throw in the financial considerations. So this is more than just about the player.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Freak in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Pau Gasol.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Sullinger. They set the pick. And it comes off the front of the rim. On defense, Boston. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Sullinger, the screen. Back to Thomas. No good. Good D by Gasol.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Butler kicks to Freak. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Wow.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Boston trailing. And it's Bradley off the drive. The shot by Sullinger wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The pass to Portis. There's the screen. Freak passes to McDermott. Gasol kicks to Freak. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thomas up top. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Just 4 to shoot, and he gets it to go. 9 points for Freak.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Thomas dishes to E. Passes it to Bradley. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Thomas. Jumper off the screen. Sullinger, Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Freak passes to Butler. Gasol screen. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second basket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Right wing. Noah with a screen on Turner. Freak kicks to Butler. Noah the screen. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. From outside the arc. No luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the board. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
And here's Freak after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Smart looking for his first basket still in this one. And Thomas, here we go. Turner dishes to Crowder. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded by Thomas. And a wide open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Can't make good off the pick.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Turner. His last outing, he had 8 points. The dish to Olynyk. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. Number 1, Doug McDermott.
Range is about as long as it gets. I mean, you'd better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with them.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Thomas, the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents, and that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Here's Olynyk following the basket by Freak.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Noah's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And he gets it to go. Rose has got his first 2 points.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Zeller. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Olynyk, good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Rose passes to Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Freak. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Freak. Thomas up top. And as the first quarter round.
Let's take him back.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark. Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Mark Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Well, not exactly a close game so far. For Gasol. Freak comes in for Mirotic. And it's Norris Cole in for Rose. Outside Bradley. There's a good screen. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Thomas. Boston, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Olynyk.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up the court.
And how about the numbers here for Buck? 8th in free throw percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best.
Yeah, you know, he's the real deal at the foul line. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Boston making some changes. Zeller is checked in for Zellinger. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. And the Bulls making a change also. Burns checked in. And here's Freak. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Clippers.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score. Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Smart kicks to Thomas. They need this. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. .153 left in the second quarter. Kicks it to Cole. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Celtics trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
.141 left here in the second. Here's Smart. Can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Noah.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Smart kicks to Thomas. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound Celtics. Pass to Crowder. Feeds to Smart. Picked by Zeller. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he gets the bucket. Smart's got 5 now.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Outside Thomas to the left side wing. 17-foot shot on the way. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Zeller. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls out front.
Well, Pow, tell...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. Freak, he's in at point guard. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. He feeds it to Freak. Unloads from 13. Pass to Portis, and it's good. Portis has got 8.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Thomas dishes to E. He kicks it to Bradley. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Sullinger, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger is screen on Butler. Bradley against Butler. Lets it go. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Pau Gasol, number 1.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Butler. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Evan Turner. He's checked in for Jay Crowder.
Evan Turner.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And they're able to recover. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Boston, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Freak. 21 points in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's the pass to Portis. He dishes it to Freak. Hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 21. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Looking at the game for Thomas, he has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Chicago leading by 20.
You got it. Let's
outside
get the ball
Rose.
inside.
It's stolen by Bradley. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Thomas got 14 points.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's McDermott. Turner covering. And that one's good. Freak.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive. But the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Rose passes to Freak. Here's Portis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Mickey's checked in for Boston. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Rose. The Celtics have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Isaiah Thomas will be at the line shooting 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Thomas. The Bulls leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Rose dishes to Freak. Good looking screen by Gasol. Freak passes to Gasol. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. Freak kicks to Rose. Dishes it to Freak. Shoots a 3. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Rose dishes to Freak. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Mirotic gets the bucket.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game. Now to look at the stats for Isaiah Thomas. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's right around 17 points a night, almost 3.5 steals and 7 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Chicago leading by 17. Rose kicks to Freak. Stolen by Smart. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smart's got 9. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Rose attacking, and it's denied. Rose against Turner. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Dude. He should have been.
Now here's Freak. He's got 24. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boston ball.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Isaiah Thomas, number 1.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Well, he should enjoy it as good as he is as a defender. I mean, if he's on you, you can't relax at all. He gives opposing point guards nightmares. Activity, energy are just too much for some guys to deal with.
And the jam by Smart.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Here's the screen. The feed to Thomas. Passes to Smart. Outside Turner. The three-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 15. Rose passes to Freak. Out to the wing. There's the dish to Laverne. Here's Freak. Tries again, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Laverne. McDermott's checked in for Mirotic. And Freak subbed in for Rose. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's E in a power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot by Crowder, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. You got it. I can't put it any other way.
Freak kicks to McDermott. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Gasol dishes to Freak. That's a 2 from Butler. And the Bulls with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Gasol, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
In the corner, Crowder with it, looking to end the drought.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Butler with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. No coverage that time. 29 points for Freak.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Sullinger against Gasol. And Sullinger kicks to Yee. Sullinger the screen. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Get the ball inside.
Pass to Portis. Freak with it. Thomas is on him. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 31 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Kicks to McDermott. Pass to Portis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Freak dishes to Butler. There's the pick. Freak with it. Sullinger picks him up. And it's Freak missing. Celtics trail by 20. Thomas passes to Crowder. From downtown, that's good for Thomas on the assist from Crowder. And it's now 23 points for Isaiah Thomas. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. McDermott kicks to Gasol. The shot by Butler, nobody around. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 20.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
The 3 from Thomas. And it's Chicago with the rebound. McDermott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. From deep, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. 34 points for Freak.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Thomas dishes to Eve. Back to Thomas. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thomas got 14 points here in the second half.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.